Hola clase, welcome to week 13. Bienvenidos a la semana 13. This week you guys have a couple of things to do. If you come here to content and then to module 4, you'll see presentaciones, and this week you have to submit the peer review for your partner's presentation. So remember, it's exactly the same thing you had to do for the first presentation in VoiceThread. You have to find your partner's presentation plus someone else's presentation and give them feedback orally and in Spanish. Okay, remember that it's important that you do it orally and not written. You have to watch the presentation, obviously, and then you have to let them know 3 things that you learned from the presentation, and then comment on 1 thing that your partners did well and 1 thing that they could improve. Okay, so make sure you answer these 3 questions if you want to receive full credit for the peer review activity. Okay, so this Sunday you have to submit the peer review in VoiceThread, and you also have the rough draft of your second composition. Again, this is gonna work as the first composition. You will write the rough draft here on quizzes. Okay, so you will have to come here to quizzes and take the rough draft composition to quiz. Again, you have an hour and a half to complete the quiz. Okay, to write the composition, you have an hour and a half, and it needs to be done in 1 sitting. So once you start the quiz, you have to finish it. You can't start today and then finish on Friday. Okay, remember, once you start, you have 1 hour and a half. And as always, I advise that you write it first on a Word document or something and then paste it into the quiz to be safe. Okay, but remember, an hour and a half, same exact format as your first composition. You will see the topic once you click here in the quiz and not before. Okay, so this Sunday, rough draft of the composition, peer review for the presentation, plus your weekly VHL activities and weekly oral dialogues. Okay? As always, email me if you have any questions at all. Y buena semana!